In the endless silence of space, there are mysteries so strange that even the greatest scientists struggle to explain them. And now, one discovery has shaken the world of astronomy to its core. NASA has found traces of rust on Saturn's rings. Yes, rust. The same substance that forms on old iron here on Earth has somehow appeared in one of the coldest and most distant places in our solar system. But this is not just a scientific curiosity. This discovery may completely change what we thought we knew about Saturn, its rings, and perhaps even the history of our cosmic neighborhood. For decades, Saturn's rings were believed to be made mostly of pure ice, shining like frozen diamonds around the giant planet. They looked clean, untouched, eternal. But hidden within that beauty was something unexpected: tiny particles rich in iron oxide, rust. And the moment scientists confirmed it, a terrifying question emerged. How can rust exist in space where there is almost no oxygen or liquid water? Think about that carefully. Rust should not survive there, yet it does. Some scientists now believe Saturn's rings may not be as ancient as once thought. Others believe the rings were formed from violent cosmic collisions involving moons, asteroids, or ancient celestial bodies carrying iron-rich material. Every possibility points toward one truth: Saturn's peaceful appearance hides a chaotic and destructive history. But the mystery grows even deeper. NASA researchers discovered that microscopic dust from meteors constantly bombards the rings. Over millions of years, these impacts may have triggered strange chemical reactions, slowly creating rust-like compounds. In other words, Saturn's rings are not frozen in time. They are alive with invisible change. They are evolving, decaying, transforming before our eyes. And this changes everything, because if rust can form around Saturn under impossible conditions, then the chemistry of space is far more active than we imagined. It means planets and moons may hold hidden reactions we have never understood. It means the universe is not silent stone and frozen ice. It is dynamic, unpredictable, and constantly reshaping itself. Imagine looking at Saturn through a telescope tonight. Those glowing rings may seem calm and beautiful, but hidden inside them is evidence of cosmic violence, ancient destruction, and chemical mysteries powerful enough to rewrite scientific theories. Sometimes the universe whispers its secrets softly, not with explosions, not with fire, but with a tiny trace of rust floating in the darkness of space. And when humanity listens closely enough, entire worlds change forever. NASA discovered traces of rust, like material on Saturn's rings. Surprising scientists, because rust normally requires oxygen and water to form. For years, humanity looked at Saturn's rings as one of the most perfect and untouched wonders in the solar system. They appeared bright, pure, and frozen in time, made almost entirely of sparkling ice particles, circling the giant planet in silence. But NASA's latest discovery has changed that peaceful image forever. Scientists detected traces of rust hidden within the rings, and this unexpected finding shocked the scientific community. Rust, also known as iron oxide, is something people normally associate with old metal on Earth. It forms when iron reacts with oxygen and moisture. But Saturn exists in the freezing vacuum of space, where liquid water and breathable oxygen are nearly absent. That is what makes this discovery so mysterious and powerful. The presence of rust suggests that strange chemical processes are happening far beyond Earth, in ways scientists never fully imagined. Tiny iron-rich particles may have traveled through space for millions of years before becoming trapped inside Saturn's rings. Researchers now believe that microscopic meteor impacts and cosmic radiation may have slowly triggered reactions capable of producing rust-like compounds. This means Saturn's rings are not simply frozen decorations in the sky. They are active, changing environments filled with hidden chemistry and ancient secrets, still waiting to be understood. Saturn's rings were once believed to be made mostly of pure ice, but the presence of iron oxide suggests a far more complex and mysterious composition. For decades, scientists believed Saturn's rings were made almost entirely of clean, reflective ice, giving them their brilliant silver glow. They seemed pure, stable, and almost untouched by time itself. But the discovery of iron oxide within the rings has forced researchers to question everything they once believed. Rust does not appear without a source of iron, and that realization opened the door to a much darker possibility about Saturn's past. Scientists now suspect that the rings may have formed from violent cosmic destruction rather than peaceful natural formation. One theory suggests that an ancient moon orbiting Saturn may have shattered after a massive collision with an asteroid or comet. The debris from that catastrophic event could have spread across space, eventually forming the rings we see today. Hidden among the frozen particles may be fragments of iron-rich rock and metal left behind from that ancient disaster. Another theory proposes that countless meteors bombarded the rings over millions of years, slowly contaminating the ice with metallic dust. These possibilities reveal that Saturn's beautiful rings may actually be the remains of destruction on an unimaginable scale. Instead of being eternal symbols of perfection, the rings could be evidence of chaos, collision, and cosmic violence that happened long before humanity ever looked toward the skies. Scientists think the rust may have formed from ancient cosmic collisions, meteor dust, and long-term chemical reactions happening in space. What makes this discovery even more fascinating is the idea that Saturn's rings are not frozen in time as scientists once believed. For many years, people imagined the rings as silent structures drifting unchanged through space for billions of years. But NASA's findings reveal something very different. Saturn's rings are constantly being affected by invisible forces moving through the cosmos. Tiny meteors, microscopic dust particles, solar radiation, and powerful magnetic energy continuously strike and interact with the rings every single moment. These small events may seem insignificant on their own, but over millions of years they can completely transform the chemistry and appearance of the rings. The discovery suggests Saturn's rings are not static or eternal. They are constantly changing, evolving, and slowly decaying over time. The discovery of rust on Saturn's rings is more than just an unusual scientific detail. It could completely transform humanity's understanding of how the universe works. For a long time, scientists believed that complex chemical reactions like rust formation mainly belong to planets such as Earth, where oxygen, water, and stable environments exist. Space was often viewed as cold, lifeless, and chemically inactive. But Saturn's rings are proving that assumption may be dangerously incomplete. Somehow, in one of the harshest environments imaginable, nature still found a way to create reactions scientists thought were nearly impossible. This revelation suggests that space itself may be far more dynamic and active than humanity ever realized. If rust-like compounds can form around Saturn, then similar hidden chemistry could exist on distant moons, asteroids, or even planets orbiting other stars. Entire regions of the universe that once seemed dead may actually contain ongoing transformations invisible to the human eye. This discovery forces scientists to rethink how planets evolve and how materials interact across the cosmos over millions of years. It also raises deeper questions about the origins of matter and the hidden processes shaping our solar system. Saturn's rings are no longer just beautiful decorations in the night sky. They have become a warning that the universe still holds secrets powerful enough to overturn human understanding at any moment. This finding could transform humanity's understanding of space chemistry and reveal that the universe is far more active and unpredictable than previously imagined. When people look at Saturn through a telescope, they usually feel wonder, peace, and admiration for its glowing rings stretching across the darkness of space. The planet appears calm and almost perfect, like a timeless symbol of beauty floating silently in the universe. But NASA's discovery has changed the meaning of that image forever. Hidden within those shining rings is evidence of ancient destruction, violent collisions, and mysterious chemical reactions taking place far from Earth. What once looked simple and pure is now understood as something far more complex and unpredictable. This discovery reminds humanity that the universe often hides its greatest secrets beneath beauty and silence. Saturn's rings may actually be the remains of shattered moons, destroyed celestial bodies, and millions of years of cosmic chaos. Tiny traces of rust became the clue that revealed an entirely new story about the planet's past. It shows that even the smallest discovery can force scientists to rewrite long-standing theories about space and time. More importantly, It proves that humanity still understands only a fraction of the universe surrounding us. Every planet, moon, and star may contain hidden mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Saturn's rings are no longer just objects of beauty. They are a message from the cosmos, reminding us that the universe is alive with secrets far beyond human imagination.